weeks, after the first installation and the first setup on the car. Basically, the car has come back to us now. We're going to do a reset of the suspension. The customer is complaining that the car is a bit stiff, still a bit stiff. So, I'm just going to do the adjustment on the car and just to show you on the KW V3 system how easy it is, to reset the damping on this car. Alright, just make adjustments to the rebound rate. Okay, and with the Mercedes, I've just taken out there's a cover here. It's in the car. I've just taken it out, and basically, the adjustment is just at the top here. Right? I have already made the adjustment just now. And we will take it out for a test drive later. Right? That's for the front, and for the back, we have the settings right at the top here. Let me turn on my flashlight so that you guys can look at it. Alright, it's right at the top here. I will make some adjustments here as well, and then I will go for a test ride. Alright, and for the compression, actually the adjustment is at the bottom here. Alright, right at the bottom there. Although the only thing with the A45, what we need to do is when we make the top adjustment, we have to take out the fender liners. Over there, you can see the fender liners over there. Okay, and we will make the adjustment at the top here. All right, at the top here. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. And we show you a quick test drive, when I do after doing the settings. Okay, cheers. Okay, guys, we just getting back to my normal highway, and this is the final settings I've done on the car just to confirm everything is right. And these are a few bands here which are high speed, and just see how it takes this corner going 90 to 1 hour in this band, and you can see how blunted the car is. In fact, it's going up like 105 miles there. Okay, and the car is really blunted and very balanced, very neutral through the corners. Setup is very nice. It takes the bumps really well. Actually, our Malaysian highways, there's a lot of undulation all the time, and the car is absorbing it very well. I'm doing 90 miles an hour, which is equivalent to about 140, 150 kilometers an hour. And you can feel how blunted the car is. Traffic is pretty heavy. Show you how stable the car is when we take off the toll later. Right? Just how well the car does this level. It's really blunted. And no hesitation. Is really good, and you can see that we are doing about 90 miles an hour here, but the car rides so nicely through all these undulations. With the stock setup of the A45s, if I put my foot down on a straight line, you still need to make adjustments to the steering wheel, all the torque going through the wheels, especially with a stage 2 tune. You can't just accelerate and the car won't go straight. Just demonstrate to you guys with one of the undulating bands here through a corner as well, and how well sorted the car is.
barely feel any bumps.
Can barely feel it, right?
Yeah.
Actually, these are very bad bumps on the road. But as you can see, the car is really buttered. As you can see here, it's really undulating here actually. The roads are a bit wet. So take this with caution. Property on the road. Right, here we go. As I said, I set it up for Malaysian road conditions and I mean it. Yeah, I set it up for Malaysian. This is a really bad undulating furnace. The Malaysian Highway Authority has to be asked actually. How can they allow such bad construction to be passed off as a highway? But the car is so well planted. You can see I'm not making much correction on the steering wheel. Okay, just to avoid the guy on the bike there. And we just took those bumps with no effort at all. And this is on the Coilover system there. Right? Alright, so we are ready to pass this car back to the customer. Alright, and how do you feel, Ian? Before I did the final setup, how was the car before? With the German setup?
Well, coming from stock, the A45 rides really firm. So you could feel the car is hopping like a bunny on the road actually. And then after installing this KW-V3, the initial setup, the rear was actually also pretty hoppy. It's a bit too stiff on the rear end, but after like the final tweaks that we've done with the car, I think this is very surprising. I mean, to be in the A45 and then it rides this comfortably.
Yeah. Sorry guys, I had to cut in just now. I didn't do it deliberately. I was just concentrating on the road and just cut through the exit here. Okay, apologies to that. Alright, good to hear that from you, Ian. And so now we are ready to pass this car back to the customer. Alright guys, so you have seen the video, of us testing out the car, and we are going to deliver the car back to the customer, and this particular customer of ours, as I mentioned earlier, he does a lot of highway runs on the car and not much low speed town driving. So I have actually set up the car, for high speed runs, and still have that sanity when you are driving out in town. Alright. So we have, I think it took me about half a day yesterday, to actually spend some time in the car, testing it on multiple road conditions, and from traffic town, 60-70 kilometers traffic kind of situation, and as well as high speed runs. Alright. So now we are going to deliver this car back to the customer, and just one thing is, the V3 system gives us the amount of adjustability that is rarely found in the suspension system. You can actually fine tune your compression as well as your rebound settings in the suspension setup, right? And you can do it very precisely, so that I can replicate many different situations and just set the system to the application that the customer wants to use the car in. Right? With the V2 system, without the compression settings, there's only so much I can do. And the setup with the V3, the car corners flatter, and the ride is also a much more controlled ride, because we can precisely set the compression on it as well. Alright, so if you guys want to know more about suspension setups, give us a buzz at DNA Tuning.my. Alright, and we are one of the only few pro shop for KW and ST suspensions. Alright, okay, see you in the next episode, where we will be doing F30 BMW ST XA coilover system on the car. Alright, cheers. You know, if you like what we are seeing, what you are seeing, you know, please give us a like, yeah, and let us know, you know, what you want to see in the next episodes. All right, thank you. Cheers. Bye, guys.